Welcome to a long-awaited showdown. You don't have to be a fan of either team to appreciate the matchup of these two elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. Welcome to Tempe, Arizona. This is Mountain America Stadium, the home field of the Arizona State Sun Devils. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Sun Devils will kick this away to get us going. Return starts from inside the 5. He steps out of bounds at the 26. Handoff here from the shotgun. As the first down is still going. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
So your defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield, worried about that quarterback, if he's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller, the backs they have here now on this roster. Boy, just so many different combinations and ways to attack it.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Looks to the left for a quick throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. To throw, it's Nicholson. Short connection to the tight end here. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Now the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now we've got a fourth down.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Receivers are bunched together. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. The receiver makes the catch. Breaking free at the 35. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
So one play moves the ball to the 41. Another first down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
They're going to run it here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
There you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Breaks into the open. Across midfield. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position.
Chris, not only the awareness to come up with the interception, but the speed and athletic ability on the return. I thought he was going to take it all the way back, but the offense just did enough to keep him out of the end zone.
Movement here from the tight end. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, holding just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Looking to throw. It's Nicholson. And the ball is hauled in. They bring him down at the 11, but it'll be 1st down from there.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. The Soft were able to bring him down quickly. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Clemson. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. They'll run it from the gun. Picks up the first, looking for more. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down after a short gain there.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's running out of time here. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
And the Sun Devils starting a new series here on 1st and 10. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Looking to throw it on first down. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Can they convert on third down to keep this drive rolling? Out of the gun now on third down. QB to the tight end for a completion. They convert on third down and move the football to the 25.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance.
Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Boy, a great play here by a Clemson defender. It makes you think of all these great Clemson defenders they've had over the years, like The Fridge or Daquan Bowers, Vic Beasley, Grady Jarrett, and, of course, most recently, Myles Murphy, who got drafted just a few years ago. Always great defensive lineman, allows this defense to be athletic. And with players like this, it's just a defense you do not want to face.
Pressure is coming. Contact as he let the ball go.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Sun Devils!
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now a PAT can level the score heading into halftime. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Should be the last play of the quarter. An inside give now from the shotgun. He's got the first down and still motoring. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Tigers.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
The PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Turner trying to create good field position. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Back comes the Arizona State offense out of the field. The last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed and ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Tries to get it to the running back. Catch made across the middle by the running back. He's in the clear at the 20. Crosses all the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Arizona State.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Lining up to try the extra point. And it's up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? Nowhere to run up the middle.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Tough situation for the offense. Third and long for 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Looking to pass. It's Nicholson. Here's the throw deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. keeping it on the ground here. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some.
Here he goes. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Clemson.
Man, that's his 2nd touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return will be brought down. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Lets it go quickly. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his 2nd touchdown alone here in the 1st half.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Defense is coming after him. Finding some room at the 25. The junior decides to pick up the 1st down himself.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Breaks into the clear. He breaks free. Tackled all the way down to the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points.
Well, you can just feel the home crowd standing on their feet when this running back had a chance to start to accelerate downfield. They know exactly what this guy is capable of doing and that he can flat out go. He took off on that one.
He tried to use the stiff arm there, but the defense corrals him quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. On the move now. They bring him down at the 11, but it'll be 1st down from there.
This is a deflating play for this defense on 3rd and short. Good coverage. They take away all the short routes, but the one person who wasn't accounted for is the quarterback, and he uses his legs to pick it up.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, ASU.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
See if they can convert the point after. And the PAT is good. kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. With the catch, it's Ward. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. First down here for this offense. It's a run to the left. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Tigers.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And the coverage team able to bring him down. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. First down. Looking to throw the football. Running out of time in the pocket. In the clear at the 25. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
The game moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. Looking to throw here. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And bring him down, but the back able to pick up some decent yardage in that screen.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Here's the second down play. Looking for a man. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Chris, this guy is having a career day, and we're only in the first half. 2 touchdowns. Here's a great conversion. This guy right now is playing in a zone.
The pocket breaking down. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty mark. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Taking a shot deep down the right side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He's looking deep again. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. See if he can make something happen with the return. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Dropping back, it's Nicholson. Receiver makes the grab. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. And the Tigers come to the line to run the hurry-up. Heading left after the handoff. Gets the first and still running. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
That run, good for a 1st down. The offense still rolling. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Rourke. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
Chris, I cannot believe we're still in the 1st half. This guy's already got a couple touchdowns. Now he's adding to his receiver total here by picking up another 1st down and more yards.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Clemson.
I'll tell you what, in this 1st half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 35-21. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. He hands it off from the gun. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. This will likely be the last play of the half. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Now it's 2nd down here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. And they get him down what will be the final play of this 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Tigers will kick it off to begin the 2nd half. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Arizona State offense comes back on the field. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Looking to pass here on second down. Bringing pressure. He's got it with room to move. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to 39.
I feel like this quarterback can make this throw in his sleep. It's like clockwork. A curl route against zone. And the quarterback, the only thing is he had to fit it into a tight window for that first down completion.
And looking to throw now on first down. Oh, and it's dropped by an excellent defensive player. A chance at a takeaway. Got away from it. Don't see that often.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
So second down after the incompletion. And he drops back in the gun. Fires it to the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
And the Sun Devils pick up enough yards to move the sticks. On first and 10, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Catch made on the right side. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
There's the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
A gain makes it second and medium. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, Chris, there's another sack by a Clemson defender. And, you know, so often in football we get so caught up in the quarterbacks and the spread looks and the big explosive plays on offense. But you think about where Clemson's been for the last 10 or 12 years, I think their defense deserves as much credit as guys like Trevor Lawrence and Deshaun Watson. This defense has gone to a different level, and that's why they're a national contender every single year.
The Sun Devils getting set on first and 10. Send the back in motion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. That ball snagged for a completion. Force out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
Tackle down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Offense facing second and goal. Looking to throw it again. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
point after, not quite through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
So the running play stopped on first down. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Looking downfield. It's Nicholson. There's a screen pass to the running back.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
And the Tigers will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And that sets up a return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient, precise. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And the back now goes in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made over the middle. You make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set it with a 1st down at the 47.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looks to the left, pass caught. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Arizona State.
And the Sun Devils will bring their punt team on the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Here's the handoff. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. You know,
in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Let's fly to the wide out. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Boy, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
As we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. First down, looking for more now. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid game.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. A pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have, but you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking to pass. It's Nicholson. Makes a quick catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
6th play of the drive coming up. On third down, he drops to throw. Makes the grab. It's Ward. They'll play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here comes a handoff. Gets some space around the 30. Muscles past the defender. Touchdown, Tigers. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Arizona State, 28.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Running back grabs it on a screen. And the tackle is made. Not the big play that we're looking for, but a pretty solid game. And the Sun Devils hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. What a catch! He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel and understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
Looking to throw again. He's running out of time here. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Now they come up 2nd and goal from the 3. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Urgency here in the 4th quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a 2-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. And that run produces a decent game.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Breaking tackles. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Tigers will line up to punt it away. They'll punt it from inside their own 10. And the coverage team makes the touch, so no return on the play. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. With time running out, serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Makes the throw across the middle of the field. That's going to be incomplete. A 1st down drop here in the middle of the field. That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 26. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be 1st and goal from the 6.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Looking to the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. They break the huddle on 3rd and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. A field goal here doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 on 4th down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Back in motion now. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. A field goal here doesn't help the cause. They're going to go for the touchdown here on 4th down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game.
Well, Chris, they just had to go for us here. With the time that they have left, down by a couple possessions, really didn't have much of a choice. A really good effort to go for it, to try to keep this game alive, just not enough.
Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Leaning on the run game here late.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
That game makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but that is a crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Second down play coming up. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And a short run there to end the game.